Hello everybody, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World Electronics, and as promised, I would like to teach you today about the diode. Now, the diode is a very simple device, and this video is probably going to be quite short, unless I manage to ramble on for very long, which I doubt. I have here the schematic for a diode, a real physical diode, and a drawing, my primitive artwork, of what a diode really looks like, a physical diagram of a diode. And I tried my best to make it look like a real diode. So, a diode is simply like a one-way valve. And it's easy to remember because it's like an arrow pointing in one direction. See, the diode is sort of pointing in one direction. The arrow is pointing to the negative direction. So I think the theory that came up, I don't want to confuse people because there's, depending on where you are in the world and what convention you believe in, some say electricity flows from plus to minus and others say it flows from minus to plus. I am quite confused because I've traveled around the world a bit and read a lot of books. So I don't think anybody's sure, to be honest. So I'm not going to get into that. But let's picture this diode as a one-way valve. It allows energy to flow in this direction from plus to minus. It will flow in this direction. It will not flow in this direction. So if you hook up positive here and minus here, energy cannot flow in this way. If you put plus here and minus here, energy flows in this direction only. This makes it great for converting AC power, alternating current power, to DC power, direct current. And I'll draw you another diagram in a minute here about that. Now, here's my little happy drawing going along with this. Now, really easy to remember a diode. There's a silver bar on the negative side, and that is always indicating the minus, the negative polarity of the diode. So when you see the bar, there's only one marking on it, one drawing, one bar. So silver bar, and that's minus. Okay? So that's simple enough. I'm going to draw you a little diagram of how to filter alternating current into direct current. So we'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, now I've got my fancy fine artwork here, and I've drawn what is called a bridge rectifier, and I have an example of one right here in my hand. A rectifier is 4 diodes in one package, or you can put 4 of these together, and what it does is it takes an AC voltage and alternating current, like plug it into your wall outlet, and that's signified, that's this little swirly line here is an AC symbol, okay, and it gives you a plus and a minus output, no matter if the alternating current is on the positive side or the negative side of the curve. How this works is alternating current goes plus, minus, literally alternating plus to minus. If it's a positive voltage, then the plus, the positive will flow, cannot flow here, that's the minus, so it's blocked, one-way valve. So it has to flow this way into the positive output of your device to be run. Let's say a battery to be charged. And then the negative would flow, can't go this way, that's positive, one-way valve, flows here out to your negative side of your, let's say, a battery to be charged. Okay. If it's the negative side of the curve, for example, then the negative would flow from here and go this way, take this path through to the negative, and then the positive would take this path through to the positive side of your device to be charged or whatever. And this is how you convert alternating current to direct current. And again, that's my primitive drawing, but here is a bridge rectifier. There's a negative here, let me see, right here, and there's a positive here, and the marking on the thing, and the other two sides are what's called neutral, or alternating current. So I hope you can see that there, the negative and the positive. It's got 4 pins. And that's all there is to it. So there is the simple diode, a one-way valve, so to say. It's your traffic cop on the street corner right there. Used very heavily in electronics, and that is what we're going to use in the Bedini motor to direct the flow of energy into your battery to be charged, because the beauty of this thing is it blocks the power from coming from your positive pole of your battery. It cannot flow, because you have 2 negatives here facing it. It cannot flow back into the circuit. It can't flow the other way. And your negative side of your battery cannot flow into the circuit because there's 2 positives here. It's blocked. So that's the beauty of a diode. Hope that makes sense, guys. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this little video and if that really makes sense to you or not. And later on we'll get into some voltmeter and multimeter experiments, and I can show you how to test continuity and all that. But one step at a time. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World Electronics. Talk to you guys later.